All right, the man's back from vacation, Thor Diet Cal, so we had to split the movie watching duties.
Like this.
But you took in the new Muppets movie, what, Wednesday night?
I did indeed, yes.
And tell us about this adventure. Everybody loves Miss Piggy and Kermit.
It was a great cure for jet lag, and in the sequel, the Muppets have an international flavor. There's a supervillain they have to deal with that looks suspiciously like Kermit. Let's have a look, and we'll get into it.
All right.
There's only one guy in this world who can save us. Only one frog who can restore order.
Let's get out of here.
Bring justice and set things right.
You are talking about Kermit, right?
There you have it. Beautifully summed up in that clip there. I was a little reluctant going into this one because I'm always wary of sequels, and frankly, the trailer didn't blow me away. I thought some of the gags seemed forced, but I was delighted and pleasantly surprised. This is a wonderful follow-up. I'll just say, though, it doesn't have the magic and the instant classic status of the first one, but that is hard to get. I mean, you don't have Jason Segel and Amy Adams, but you've got some great comic roles from Tina Fey, Ty Burrell, and Ricky Gervais, who plays a great villain in this film. The gags, Riaz, are fast and furious, and a lot of them will go over the kids' heads, not in an inappropriate way, but just in a sort of very clever and fresh, snappy way that I think parents will appreciate. There are so many jokes in this film, and cameos galore, although the cameos to me got a little bit too much, and I know the Muppets are known for doing that, but I felt, especially towards the end, the only downside to this movie was the final kind of 4 minutes. I thought it was kind of an awkwardly staged scene with not the best song, and they kind of bring all the cameos back. Yeah. So I didn't really care for that, but the songs are amazing. Brett McKenzie, who was one half of Flight of the Conchords, is keeping that comedy troupe alive and well with the music, and that was, to me, the real winner in this film. The songs are delightful.
We're hearing a lot of good things here. How many hammers are you going for Muppets Most Wanted?
I'm going 4 out of 5, baby.
Oh, good way to come back from the vacation on the movies.
Now, I missed Divergent. I want to hear about this big young adult film and shades, obviously, of the Hunger Games. Why don't you set it up and tell me, because I love catching fire, what's this going to do differently?
All right, post-apocalyptic Chicago. This is based on Veronica Roth's best-selling novel, and basically, the movie's broken into distinct factions. 5 groups based on their virtues and the divergence who don't fit into any factions are targeted to be destroyed. You see Shailene Woodley. This is a movie for her breakout party. Theo James plays alongside her. Shailene's playing Triss. Theo's playing the popular character for her. They work well together, and the greatest thing about this movie is it's a movie about human condition. Right off the hop, it's asking you the questions of where do I belong? What are my greatest fears? And the supporting cast in this movie really stands out, and I think they do a lot of things well with story and pacing.
I love Shailene Woodley in The Descendants. She's such a rising star. And you mentioned the cast, too. I mean, Jai Courtney, I even liked him in that last Die Hard movie. And Miles Teller is a comic force. Plus, you've got Maggie Q and Kate Winslet playing a villain here.
First time we really see Kate Winslet jumping on, and she said she wanted to do this role because it was something different. Tony Goldwyn, who plays President Grant on Scandal, he's in this. Ashley Judd as well. So I think that the story itself brought the entire cast on board. I think they do a good job. There's a lot of great pacing off the top. The action scenes become abundant and a little too much in the back end. Romance is cheesy. It's a young adult novel series, so that's kind of what you get with it. But I thought it's a good movie. When you compare it to Hunger Games and what we've seen with Twilight, this movie stands out, and it's opening this weekend. The expectations are huge. I'm going to go 4 hammers. Or 4 mallets.
Oh, you ain't stealing my hammers, buddy.
I'll go 4 mallets for this one. Yeah.
That's praise.
Good little, I haven't read the book, though, and talking to some of the stars, they had read the book, and they said that's what sold them on it. They love the story.
Clearly 2 good movies to choose from this weekend.
I like it. I like it. All right, let's go back over to Don. Let's learn about some gardening.